Dynamic times requires renewed leadership. The strongest leaders are willing to reposition themselves and reinvent themselves. You see, we're living in a time now where so much is changing so fast, especially with AI, that we can't come with old systems and think that old systems is going to pass the test of time. We have to go back to the drawing board. We have to learn how to do things and to introduce principles and policies and to solve problems and to deal with circumstances and situations in an all new way now. And I know many people are concerned about whether or not HR is going to deprive them of their employment, but I can certainly assure you this, that HR could never take the place of a compassionate, caring individual. Because AI can never take the place of a compassionate individual because AI doesn't have a heart. You have a heart. And as long as you have a heart and you show that you care, you'll always have employment. Well, there are some things that needs to shift, like our mindset. What habits do we need to improve? What leadership approach needs to evolve? Where do I need to grow? Sometimes change is not asking you to quit. Change is asking you to do things different. Sometimes you have to back up, assess the situation, and come out with an all new strategy to rectify the situation. So in other words, we need tomorrow's thinkers in today's workforce. Somebody who can think ahead and bring solutions into our present that would help all of us to succeed. And you have the position to be able to do just that. Your mindset, your habits, your leadership approach will help all of us to grow to the next level. This is very important. We, as HR, and I put me in it, even though I'm not an HR leader, I feel like one from time to time. But we stand in the gap, right? We're bridge builders, right? We're like mediators. We're people who juggle two worlds, two systems. So leadership begins with example. You cannot ask other people to become what you're not willing to become, to do what you're not willing to do, or to give what you're not willing to give. We lead by example. And as a result of that, sometimes we must change the way we want others to see us by changing the way we see others. We must become the seed to the harvest that we want other people to reap or benefit from. What does that mean? Sometimes you have to make sacrifices that brings benefits and gain to other people. Sometimes you have to do things that may be out of your comfort zone, may be sacrificial, but every time you do it, you're helping someone else. I know that when you do what you do from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, it's not easy. It's not. But yet, you show up every day. And every time you do, even under pressure, you're bringing out the best in you. You're leading through change. You're dealing with dynamic times. And you're helping other people to survive whatever they go through. So think about a seed, because that's what you are. You're a seed sown into the lives of others. Think about a seed. When a seed is planted in the ground and dirt is thrown over the top of it, and that dirt is compacted over the top of that seed, from the bottom and the top, from side to side, it is compacted together. The more that dirt compacts that seed, that seed begins to push back against that dirt. The pressure from the dirt that is on the seed causes for the seed to begin pushing. And as a result of that, what's on the inside of it begins to make its way through the outside. And we call that germination. It starts coming out. The pressure on the seed is what causes the seed to germinate. You are a seed. You got pressure from the top, pressure from the bottom, pressure from the left side, the right side, and all of it is suppressing you at times all at once. And the more that pressure is on you as an HR leader, the more your greatness begins to push back against that weight. The more your uniqueness begins to push back at that weight. The more you begin to grow. So don't run from the pressure. The pressure is there to help bring out the best in you. The pressure is there to help you to look within and find talent and find skills and find gifts and find creativity that you didn't even know you had. But as an HR leader, you are loaded with it. And now we just got to get it out of you. Say this with me. I'm bringing out the best in me. You stand in the gap. You